Hello everyone. In this video, you will learn how to choose between live mode and extract mode in Bold BI so your dashboards load fast, scale when needed for more users, and always show the right level of data freshness. This video is for BI developers, analysts, and product teams building dashboards in Bold BI, especially those handling large datasets, embedded analytics, or many concurrent users. Bold BI supports two data connection modes: live mode for real-time querying and extract mode for optimized analytics based on scheduled refreshes. Now, I will break down how each mode works, when to use it, and what to avoid. Live mode connects your dashboard directly to your data source. Every time a dashboard or one of its widgets loads or refreshes, Bold BI queries the source system in real time. With live mode, your data is always current. No data is stored inside Bold BI. Performance depends on your database performance and network latency. Live mode is ideal when you need real-time or near real-time updates. Data changes every second or minute. You cannot replicate or copy data due to compliance requirements. The dashboard has a limited number of users. Your source database is already optimized for analytical reads. Here are some common scenarios where live mode is used: production monitoring, transaction tracking, and system health and status oversight. Benefits of using live mode include always up-to-date insights, no data duplication, and source-level security remains enforced. Here are some challenges of using live mode. Heavy usage can increase load on the source database. High concurrency can slow things down. And complex queries can impact response time. Now let's see how to connect a data source in live mode. On the Bold BI dashboard server page, click Data Sources. On the Data Sources page, click New Data Source. Then Create Data Source. Choose your connector. For this demo, I select PostgreSQL. On the Connect page, I enter the name, server name, port, username, and password. For mode, I leave the default selection live. Then I add the database and connect. On the Query Design page, I drag and drop a table and preview the data. I save and exit. You can see the data refresh status notes that this is a live connection. To build visuals, open the three-dot menu and click Create Dashboard. On the Designer page, drag and drop a widget and resize it. Assign data to it. And customize the properties as needed. Click Preview to preview the widget. You can see the visual is drawn from the live mode connection. Now let's see extract mode. Extract mode copies data from your source system into Bold BI's internal optimized storage. Dashboards query this stored data, which is refreshed according to a schedule you define. With extract mode, dashboards load fast and consistently. You can run scheduled refreshes and, where supported, incremental refreshes. Analytics loads on the source system are reduced. Extract mode is best when you have large datasets. Many users access the dashboard at the same time. You need high performance. Refreshing data hourly, daily, or on demand is acceptable. You want to avoid impacting production systems with analytics workloads. Here are some common scenarios where extract mode is used. a healthcare executive dashboard, a sales performance dashboard, a financial analysis dashboard. Benefits of using extract mode include faster, consistent performance, scales well for concurrent users, reduced dependency on source systems, and supports complex calculations and transformations. Here are some challenges of using extract mode. Data is not real-time, it's only as current as the last refresh. Refresh jobs need monitoring. And extracts use additional storage inside Bold BI. Now let's see how to connect data using extract mode. On the Bold BI dashboard server page, click Data Sources. On the Data Sources page, click New Data Source, then create Data Source. Choose your connector. For this demo, I select PostgreSQL. On the Connect page, I enter the name, server name, port, username, and password. For the mode, I select Extract. You can choose the extract engine of your choice. For this example, I will use Bold BI Extract. Note that the initial data extraction will be 50,000, and the remaining records with no limit will be extracted during the refresh. I add a database name. I configure the refresh. And then connect. The extraction process will begin. Once extracted, you can select the table to connect, or use a query. Also, you can configure incremental refreshes. In this case, I skip it. I will use the Tables option and select which tables to connect. Then click Connect. On the Query Design page, I drag and drop a table and preview the data. I save and exit. You can see the data refresh status. To build visuals, open the three-dot menu and click Create Dashboard. On the Designer page, drag and drop a widget and resize it. Assign data. And customize properties as needed. Click Preview to preview the widget. You can see the visual is drawn from an extract mode connection. Now let's compare the factors that will influence your decision between live mode and extract mode. Data freshness. In live mode, the data is provided in real time, while extract mode uses scheduled refreshes. Performance. In live mode, the performance depends on the source, while in extract mode, it's optimized. Concurrent users. Live mode accommodates a low to medium number of users, while extract mode supports many. Load on source database. In live mode, the load on the source database can be high, while in extract mode, the load is minimal. Data stored in Bold BI. In live mode, data is not stored in Bold BI, while in extract mode, it is. Complex aggregations. In live mode, complex aggregations are limited, while in extract mode, more are supported. In live mode, embedded analytics scalability is limited, while in extract mode, it is not. Based on these considerations, we recommend using a hybrid approach for best results. Use live mode for operational monitoring, status views, and real-time dashboards. Use extract mode for executive and analytical dashboards, embedded analytics, and historical reporting. This gives you real-time visibility where it matters and performance where scale matters. The following are best practices for live mode. Use read-only or reporting replicas when possible. Optimize database indexes for dashboard queries. Keep dashboards focused. Limit unnecessary complexity. Monitor query execution times and slow widgets to maintain high performance. In extract mode, schedule refreshes during off-peak hours. Use incremental refreshes when available. Turn on refresh failure alerts. That's how you choose between live and extract mode in Bold BI. To learn more about Bold BI, visit boldbi.com. There, you can start a 30-day free trial by clicking the Try It Free option. If you want a demo from an expert, schedule a call by clicking Request Demo. If you found this video helpful, click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thank you for watching.